Joe, but I really wanted to get this one particular figure for a couple reasons. One is she looks cool, and two, she looks a lot like the custom figure that I was working on. Let me change my light here. This is awful. Hold on a second. Lower the light. There we go. Looks a little better. And she looks a lot like the custom figure I was working on, Jennifer Gunsmoke. Let me grab Jennifer really quick. Jennifer! There she is. And I just couldn't believe the kind of the uncanniness with the look, how similar they are. And I thought, you know what? It'd be kind of fun to get her just to see, how she looks, everything else. And I've only gotten one other G.I. Joe of a series like this, and that was G.I. Jane, and I think it was her name. I don't know. No, Scarlet. And I used her head for Tila, and that was it. Then I ended up selling the body on Fleabay, headless. The headless G.I. Joe. Anyway, so let's go ahead and open her up, check her out, and then we will end the video quickly. So she came in this box, so you can't see what she looks like inside. So for collectors, this stinks. And I hate buying them in the store because you never know if someone's pilfered out the figure and changed things out or taken pieces and returned them. So I only buy figures like this online just to make sure. And I should have put a link to this figure, but I didn't. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll add a link later on. So if you're watching this live, no link. But if you're not watching it live, you might get to see the link later. Anyway, so let's go ahead and check her out and open her up. Let's see the back of the box here. Courtney, cover girl, Krieger. I don't see any storyline. So I don't really know her story. When I was a kid, I used to collect G.I. Joes, but they were the 12-inch ones, and it was before the 80s Joe cartoon came out. So it was like Atomic Man, Mike Powers, and some other guys like that. I had Moving Eye G.I. Joe. I don't know what his name was. And the 12-inch fuzzy hair G.I. Joes. Let's see what we got here. Here's the figure. Dun, da, da. She looks pretty cool. Looks a lot like the package, which I expected, which is kind of cool. And she has a cool little foot locker. Look at this. I was not expecting an extra little foot locker thing. I guess this side opens here. I don't want to ruin the box since that's kind of a cool. And inside the box we have, it feels like you know what's funny? This feels like the little packages you get in Cracker Jacks. It's the same kind of plasticky feel that you'd get when you get your Cracker Jacks. Let's see the secret surprise in the Cracker Jacks. And we got a little miniature iPhone device, which is kind of cool. It's actually a pretty bright sticker on there. I'm surprised it looks... So we got a little slot like it's made for a USB port or something. That's pretty crazy. She has a wrench, because obviously that makes these tomboy girls so cool because they can work on the vehicle. And then she has a handgun. And then she has herself a rifle. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get her out of here and compare her next to the Masters of the Universe. Now, oh, it's wire. I thought it was just string. Should have brought my side cutters in. You know what? It might just be string. Let me just zoom this out. Let me just do a little bit more strength on here. There we go. It is just string. I guess this is their way of saving the environment by cutting down on plastics and wires and everything else. Soon they'll give us just cardboard figures. All right, there she is. Now, I was hoping she'd be a little taller, but I guess this is the size that Hasbro's producing now. Let me go and grab a Star Wars action figure and compare her. Hey, Charles, thanks for joining us. Things are going good, man. I'm getting parts made and things painted, and I'm working on my last 2 waitlist parts, so I'm kind of excited about that. That's not Star Wars. There we go. Ugh. So she does fit in pretty good with Star Wars figures. She's about the same height as a Star Wars figure, so that's cool. But when it comes to Masters of the Universe figures, she could work, because I guess women usually are shorter, so I guess she could work with Masters of the Universe figures too, which is what I was hoping to use her with for my storyline, because I like the fact that she looks like my custom figure that I made. Now, of course, she does look way smaller. It makes my Jennifer Gunsmoke look like an Amazon next to her. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and load up her accessories. So in this pocket goes her miniature little tablet. And I like that these are loose. That is really cool. I used to hate that when I was a kid and they were molded on to the 80s style figures and you couldn't really do anything. But here, all the weapons come out. They're removable. It's pretty cool. I'm guessing this is for her gun somehow. Maybe not. Oh, it's for her wrench. Wrenches? We don't need no stinking wrenches. There we go. Now, there's not a lot of different ways to display her, because if you take her jacket off, she'll have brown arms. So I kind of wish she came with extra arms, like that one figure we saw from X-Men, where it came with extra arms so you can take her lab coat off and on. That was a really cool execution, to have the figure have multiple ways to display them. And I'm surprised she doesn't come with extra hands too. She has trigger fingers. She has a trigger finger on both hands, so she is always ready to shoot continually. I mean, sometimes it's okay if you're just doing action all the time, but if you want to do some other scenes, having only a trigger finger is not always the best way to go. But I guess with G.I. Joe, that's what you're going to do with them, right? And the trigger finger does fit into the trigger nicely, so that's cool. And she could reach down here and she can grab her gun on her holster. Which is funny, I've seen some figures where they have a holstered weapon, but their arms don't reach it. So it's like, wait a minute, that would not work anyway. She can't even reach the holstered weapon. So articulation's not good enough. Try to get this gun in her hand. We will then talk about the articulation. So we have ankle articulation, boot cut, double jointed knees. She has a upper cut there. Does she have a thigh cut? She does, but it's kind of tight, so I can't actually turn it. Yeah, I can't get the thigh cut to turn on that leg. Let's try this leg. There we go. And then her waist turns. She has an ab crunch under her chest. It also turns too, which is always fun. Like I mentioned before, you can turn around their abs and make some really bizarre looking. So you turn this way, and you turn that way, and it just looks kind of strange. So I remember the first time I did that was the Hulk figure. I'm like, that looks so weird. I put his abs on his back. All right, then she has shoulder movement. Oops, wow. That bicep cut wants to just fall apart right there. Double jointed elbows. And lots of wrist movement. Let me zoom this out a little bit. I'm just a little too close. And then her head moves really well. I wish it came with an alternate head, but that's okay. So she has 2 head movements. She has her head to her neck and her neck to her body. So you can really get a lot of motion in there to show some cool, hey, it's like one of those crazy people. Ah, tilt. Anyway, so overall, she's pretty cool. I was just hoping she'd be a little bigger, but again, this is G.I. Joe size, so I'll probably not be buying any more G.I. Joes because they are so much smaller. But I think she will still fit in to my Masters of the Universe storyline, just because some girls are shorter. So let's see if she can ride the horse. So that is important to me, is if she has horse riding abilities. I'm sure she will, because it feels like her legs could move quite a bit in all different directions. So time to saddle up. Easily. She actually rides the horse better than Jennifer. Let's pull off Jennifer's cap and see how it fits on her head. Ooh, look at the gooey. Nope, doesn't fit. Her head's too big. Let's put Jennifer's cap back on. There we go. All right. Well, cool, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Let me check out your final comments. I haven't been able to watch them while the video's been running. So let's check them out now and see what you guys have been saying. Let's see. Fat meme for Z for stupid. Hey Todd, what I missed? Nothing. Just pretty much open this figure up. She looks pretty cool. Wish she had shades to wear. Oh, I got some glasses over here. Where are those glasses? There they are. I'll just stick these glasses right on her. Now, if it would go under her hair, it would work better. So from this side, it looks cool. But from this side, it looks pretty dorky because it's going way past her hair. So I imagine if I was going to keep these glasses on her, I would cut off one of the stems. I'd cut off this side right here to the same point her hair is. That way then it would fit, look like it's going under her hair. There we go. Boop. It's like 70s glasses are so huge on her. All right. I guess that's it. Hey, Charles, thanks. Looks like a movie star with them glasses. All right. So that is all that I got for now. Hopefully some more cool videos later as time goes on today. We shall see. A hard time getting his gun back on his shoulder. There we go. All right. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Bye now. Ha! Ho! Her feet don't even come close to the saddles. That's funny. Well, of course, you know, obviously she's not made for this horse, but I just thought that was kind of funny how far off they are. Itty bitty legs. Bye now.